Poor mitochondrial function is behind many health conditions. There's actually mitochondrial disease that is recognized medically, but as more research is done, scientists are discovering, hey, wait a minute, literally every disease known to man has as a contributing factor low mitochondrial function. So taking care of your mitochondria is not only important for anti-aging, but also if you just do not want to go down the road of a chronic degenerative disease, or forget disease, just if you want to feel good as you age, if you want to stay active, you want to help prevent dementia, you want to help prevent a heart attack, all of those lovely essential things that we need to live a long and healthy life depend on your good mitochondrial function. Now, there are 3 other nutrients that will contribute to improving your mitochondrial function, so let's mention those here. The first one is coenzyme Q10. And CoQ10 is, you probably have heard of it being good for your heart. Well, that's why it's good for your heart, because your heart has so many mitochondria per cell, and the coenzyme Q10 really helps with that mitochondrial function. The second essential nutrient for good mitochondrial function is magnesium. I've talked about this in other videos as being an extremely important nutrient that most of us are deficient in. So magnesium is one that I personally believe is very important to take in a supplement form to be sure that you're getting enough. Now, if you don't like taking pills, you can also use magnesium topically. You can get it in a lotion or in an oil that you just rub on your body and absorb that way. You can take a nice warm bath and soak with a cup of Epsom salts, because that will infuse your body with magnesium. The next nutrient that's important for mitochondrial function is called L-carnitine. L-carnitine is an amino acid, and it helps your mitochondria be able to do their job. So they have to transport nutrients. They have to have respiration. They need electrons moving this way, moving that way to facilitate their function. And without getting into all the deep chemistry on it, just know your mitochondria are hard working, and they need all the help we can give them, because what comes against your mitochondrial function are many things in our environment. The pollution that we face, the air pollution, the water pollution, the toxins, just the everyday toxins in your home, the formaldehyde, the flame retardants, the chemicals we use to clean, all of those things can have an adverse effect on your mitochondrial function. The worst adverse effect, and this was also discovered by Dr. Schallenberger, is stress. Stress lowers your mitochondrial function unbelievably. Of all the things that affect your mitochondria, stress is the worst. So helping yourself to get a good night's sleep, exercise on the regular, and do things to help you alleviate stress in your body are all very important for mitochondrial function. I'm going to quote from Dr. Schallenberger's research that he has done with patients, because he has developed a way to measure mitochondrial function. And with his patients in his anti-aging clinic in Carson City, Nevada, he knows who's had great function, so he helps people, they improve their function. So what he says is that his observation with his own patients is that patients who had great mitochondrial function under stress for 2 months had their mitochondria wiped out just from emotional stress. He also stated that a measurable hit to your mitochondria could occur within 48 hours of a significant emotional stress. So when you think about it, many of our modern stressors, like financial difficulties or being worried about a relative, perhaps that's ill, work situations where you're working in a job that either you hate the job or there's coworkers that are very difficult to deal with, these are going on way longer than 48 hours. So just understand that wipes out your mitochondrial function, and all these tips I'm giving you are really important to help yourself shore yourself up so that you don't suffer the ill effects of this down the road. So what do you do when you're under chronic stress? Sometimes life is what it is and you just cannot get away from it. Well, I'm going to make two recommendations for you. One is to use essential oils. If your work environment is stressful, if your commute is what you hate and you're stuck in the car for long hours, having the right essential oils diffused into your environment will help to mitigate those physical effects of the stress. And all you do, there's many oils I could recommend, but your own body is going to tell you what will work the best. You're going to go to the health food store and just start sniffing different blends of essential oil, and you're going to hit one that makes you go, ooh. And when that happens, you know you have found your oil. Number two is homeopathic remedies. Homeopathy works by energy in your body. So if you're taking prescription drugs, it's not contraindicated to take a homeopathic remedy on top of that. Nothing's going to interfere with each other. But homeopathy is very powerful. It works in a similar manner as music, which is an energy wavelength. Color, which is an energy wavelength, is very peaceful and soothing to the body. So there's two that I recommend for chronic stress. One is called Calm 5, and the other one is called Relax Tone. And I have people alternate these. And I've had people with panic attacks that just would multiple times a day have panic attacks. And when they started just alternating these, just a squirt under the tongue, every couple of hours alternating between these, it would dissipate over time their panic attacks and they wouldn't even have them anymore. But those are available on the full script link. And the other nutrients that I've mentioned, the niacinamide, the D-ribose, the L-carnitine, the magnesium, the coenzyme Q10, also known as CoQ10. Anyway, those you can find at a good health food store, or you can also get those off the full script link on my website. So the website, myvitalityproject.com, has a shop page, and when you scroll down the shop page, you can see the different links to get to the products. So Full Script is the one that has all the nutritional supplements and the homeopathic remedies. And anything you order from Full Script, you're always going to get a 10% off. While you're at my website, don't forget to check out the free resources section, because I've got multiple things there that can help you with nutrition, anxiety, all kinds of different subjects. So check out the free resources page as well.